I was all neon angles in the midnight light, counting careful beats to keep me in my frame. Corners cut like moonshot, sharp and tight, hiding syncopations in a picture-perfect frame. City windows hummed a distant saxophone, metronomic footsteps tapping into view. You arrived like velvet over stone, rounded every echo till the echo sounded new. Edges softened by you like brush on a snare. Where I used to break, now I learned to bend. Blue notes lift and linger in tender air. You turn every hard star toward a sweeter end. Habit made a fortress out of straight line days. I measured every measure just to not fall through. Then your laugh rewrote my rigid waist, trading iron bars for an open midnight blue. You tilt the room to warm, dim gold hue, pour in soft cadenzas where my edges grew. I swayed between the beats and land on true, where the chord resolves finding home in you. Edges softened by you like brush on a snare. Where I used to break, now I learn to bend. Blue notes lift and linger in tender air. You turn every hard star toward a sweeter end. So keep that gentle tempo, keep the skyline true. I'm round at last, undone and redone by you. So keep that gentle tempo, keep the skyline true. I'm round at last, undone and redone by you. We're sending little notes from the same bed, where moonlit curtains sway and cut the night. Your whisper stamps my dreams in velvet red. A walking bass keeps time with city light. You sign your smile in cursive miles of smiles. I file them in the hush of this small room. We trade our travel plans in different styles. Yet every plan begins where flowers bloom. Postcards from the same bed, wish you were here. Even as your heartbeat draws me through, ink runs like a sax line, warm and clear. Love writes its refrain, I choose you. You draw a little skyline on a card and tuck it on the shelf, a secret sign. I guard it like a rhythm, sweet and hard. The symbols kiss, our breaths fall into line. Morning leaves a warning in soft morn, but honey jazz forgives the overdue blues. We improvise a map where vows are sworn, and circle every turn that leads to you. Postcards from the same bed, wish you were here. Even as your heartbeat draws me through, ink runs like a sax line, warm and clear. Love writes its refrain, I choose you. So mail me all your tomorrows from this bed. I'll stamp them with a promise tried and true. If love's a song we never quite read, we'll play it by feel, me and you. Under cafe lights we fold the quiet night. Trumpets hush low while city clocks confess. We crease our hopes to catch a softer flight between two glances and a tender caress. You wrote your name along the paper spine. I traced a baseline through the smoky air. We launched our blues beyond the window line and prayed the wind would carry us out there. Paper airplanes and promises circle round the room. Swing time hearts on tiptoe, counting beats that side. If we land together, love will fold and bloom. And if we miss the landing, we still learn to fly. Morning found our drafts across the wooden floors. Ink-stained fingers, coffee-kissed goodbyes. Weary creased dreams and open stubborn doors. Let brass and SUNO improvise replies. So take my corner of the midnight page. I'll keep your laughter steady right on time. We'll glide past thunder, past the paper cage, till rain turns rhythm and our footsteps rhyme. Paper airplanes and promises circle round the room. Swing time hearts on tiptoe, counting beats that side. If we land together, love will fold and bloom. And if we miss the landing, we still learn to fly. Send one last glide across the velvet night. Promise me softly, no need to draw a line. Even torn edges can still catch the light. Paper vows still flying, signed along the line. Two cups on the sill, catching pastel light. The kettle hums a backbeat, morning moves slow. Your sleepy smile turns the clouds to light. We stir in hope and let the rivers flow. Vinyl crackles softly, timing full of grace. Fingers find my fingers, learning how to sway. We sync on every offbeat breath, for breath in place. Laughs fall like cymbals, settle as we play. The two cups, one sunrise, our city softly sunrise. We pour the quiet courage that pulls the day through. The two cups, one sunrise, mirrors of the same sunrise. Love tastes like blue notes, blooming into something new. The window writes in silver, coffee lifts its steam. We count the tiny victories, banishing the blue. Your promise lands on tempo light as a late night dream. And every door swings open, painted morning blue. If rain decides to linger, let the trains run late. We'll improvise our map from streetlights back to home. The world can chase the clock, our hearts can modulate. On sidewalks made of rhythm, we wander, but we're home. In 2 cups, 1 sunrise, our city softly sunrise. We pour the quiet courage that pulls the day through. 2 cups, 1 sunrise, mirrors of the same sunrise. Love tastes like blue notes, blend into something new. Keep the cups by the window, save a little light. When evening needs a chorus, we'll find that gentle slow. 2 cups, 1 sunrise, returning every night to pour tomorrow's music and let the daylight flow. We'll land where midnight paints the halls in glow. Your carry-on taps rhythm on the line. A hush, a smile, our ticket stubs still glow. 2 vagabonds in syncopated line. I hum a brush kit, swing and find my key. You answer with a halftime finger snap. We waltz past customs, dancing through the breeze. Our shadows trading blue note map to map. Fireflies in our luggage bottle light, they flicker like a promise through the night. We open up the zipper small and bright. They teach our restless pulses how to night. Your laugh turns gate change blues a sweeter tune. A paper moon above the taxi tune. We chase the neon rain and catch it soon, then tuck it where our postcards keep their tune. We're home wherever footsteps start to home. A sidewalk sax begins a fresh cut start. We pour the city in to carry home, then let the chorus travel in our star. Fireflies in our luggage bottled light, they flicker like a promise through the night. We open up the zipper small and bright. They teach our restless pulsers how to night. So if the road feels heavy, strike a light. Release the little lanterns from the line. Fireflies in our luggage burning light. And you and I forever on this line. Under a honey breeze, city lights dim their light. We write with salt from seas on margins of the night. Your laugh's a copper chime. My heartbeat keeps the score. It scans the summer rhyme in steps toward your door. Touch me like the skin of a summer poem, where every quiet breath begins to glow. Read me by moonlight, line by line, a poem, and turn the pages soft and low. We trade our doubts for breeze. The bassline hums below. The future moves like trees in syncopated slow. I hide a secret rhyme between your collarbone. It blossoms over time. That says my heart's not stone. Touch me like the skin of a summer poem, where every quiet breath begins to glow. Read me by moonlight, line by line, a poem, and turn the pages soft and low. So keep the summer near, a poem. We'll underline the flow, our names in wet blue chrome, a poem. Then let the daylight go. We rode around the corners of unwritten pages, keeping our secrets folded inside the lines. Two offbeat hearts rehearsing delicate stages, dodging the headlines, reading subtler signs. Coffee steam curls like brackets framing spaces. Brushes on snare keep time, we turn to ink. Your thumb leaves a note along wandering traces, a promise in pencil that asks to be ink. Love in the margins where we sketch our edges, holding our breath in the space in between, crossing the rule lines, rewriting our pledges, till whisper soft letters stand steady between. Nervous little glances turn into midnight dances. Street lamps hold their breath and learn how to wait. We gamble on chances and sweet second chances, like seventh chords leaning unresolved but late. We sketch a new notion that slides into motion, a hush between heartbeats where night starts to glow. No map and no ocean, just swing as our potion. Let moonlight mark measures, soft, patient, and low. Love in the margins where we sketch our edges, holding our breath in the space in between, crossing the rule lines, rewriting our pledges, till whisper soft letters stand steady between. Love in the margins, we'll write across pages, set our compass to blue notes, tender and slow, staying for seasons, through storms and through stages, fade on a last chord that still wants to grow. I found your name in corners of the rain, a vinyl night that never closes late, a hush of horns that softens any pain, two dancing shadows slipping past the gate. Your amber eyes keep leaning into skies. The city hums a mellow velvet glow. We trade our doubts for small and honest sighs, and let the blue notes tell us what they know. Borrow my forever for tonight. We'll fold the clock and slow the tempo's feather. Borrow my forever, hold it tight until the dawn unbuttons us together. Your laughing hands keep time against my sleeve. A brush snare rhythm threading through the bar. You tilt the room and teach my heart to breathe, while saxophones sketch halos on the car. We toast the moon with coffee after 2. A whispered pact to never say too late. If storms return, I'll lean my coat on you and take the weather. You can take my weight. Borrow my forever for tonight. We'll fold the clock and slow the tempo's feather. Borrow my forever, hold it tight until the dawn unbuttons us together. If minutes slip, we'll tune them back in time, where love walks light and every note lands clever. If fate wants change, we'll change the chord, the rhyme, but keep the hook. Borrow my forever. The city pulls its curtain, softening the light. A taxi sighs and lingers by the door. Your needle finds a groove that fits the night. I hear a hush I've never heard before. You pour a second chorus in the rain. A tender scatter washes out the blue. Vinyl breeze, a heartbeat in a lane. Each quiet crackle leans me close to you. Rain on your records, let the jazz band play. Let thunder keep the time so we can stay. Rain on your records, swing our doubts away. If storms can hum in tune, we'll find our way. Your window writes in silver down the glass. A brush of notes like footprints on the floor. I trace them back to moments we let pass. And hear our names in chords we can't ignore. Your laugh, a late night trumpet, warm and wide. It breaks the clouds where old goodbyes once grew. The lamp turns gold, the room becomes our guide. The world fades out and every road is you. Rain on your records, let the jazz band play. Let thunder keep the time so we can stay. Rain on your records, swing our doubts away. If storms can hum in tune, we'll find our way. When morning lifts the needle, leave the rain. Inside the groove where we began to stay. Rain on your records, say my name again, and I'll be there when all the skies turn gray. Midnight melts like honey into amber light, while city buses trade their sighs with this room. Your eyes hold chords that keep the tempo tight. A brush snare breathes and haloed shadows bloom. Your unspun thoughts paint velvet shades of blue. A saxophone of moonlight plays it slow. Between the notes I learn the shape of you. In syncopated heartbeats soft and low, I hear the way your silence softly sings, a silver melody that dances over me. It lifts, it turns on feather-footed wings. writes our names in smoky minor key. Your quiet laughs strike matches into fire. A candle solo warming winter wine. No crowded words, just truth and small desire. Two metronomes that lean and fall in time. So let the night reset the world again. We'll cadence through the rain, slick avenues through, where every hush completes the missing phrase, and every hush reveals a note of you. I hear the way your silence softly sings, a silver melody that dances over me. It lifts, it turns on feather-footed wings, and writes our names in smoky minor key. Stay close, let all the tender silence in, until the skyline hum resolves to home. I'll find the chorus tucked in everything that sings, and keep your quiet shining in